will there be any other time except middle of the night to record a video about Evelin's milestones? No, I just uploaded video on YouTube and I realized that if I don't do it now, tomorrow I will not have time, I'll forget some stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll do it right now and I will try to be very fast. Anyway, milestones. Today was the 6th day when we had sleep training. 6 o'clock she woke up again, but she was not crying that much. She was crying, but Max, oh my god, he is the best father. I don't know, like sometimes I think God loves me because he sent me a really cool husband and he is so understandable. He knew that I got back home from housewarming party at 12 o'clock and she started to cry at 6 o'clock. So he didn't wake me up, he dealt with everything by himself. I want to say by herself. Evelyn by herself, but Max by himself. Anyway, she fell asleep by herself. Max sang lullaby. I was like, what? Because he sang lullaby which my mom used to sing to me, and I have heard how Evelyn started to calm down. I was like, no way, this is magic. And today I talked with him about that and he was like, did you hear me? I was like, yeah, I heard you. I was like, my mom used to do that. So I was really touched. He is the best father and husband, and I can say that 1 million times more. Anyway, we went today to John's birthday, and Evelyn there was super active. First of all, when we came there, I fed her. She didn't eat a lot because she saw lots of entertainment and she was like, I have to sit here and eat, and everybody is playing out there. So I fed her a little bit, but she was running there like crazy. She was going on the stairs, up on the stairs and down, and then she was chasing the cat, and then she was playing with some other kids, balloons, then bubbles, some bikes. Oh my god. She had lots of activities today, and I really liked that she could communicate somehow with some other kids, because there were lots of kids who were speaking Russian as well. So she knows some words in English, some words in Russian, so it was really interesting to see how they communicate. Then what touched me, that she came to one boy who is almost 2 years old, and she grabbed his hand and she wanted him to play with her. I was like, oh my god, that's so sweet. But he was like, no, I don't want to play with you. But I talked to his mom later on, and she said that yes, my boy is like that. He has only 2 friends and he doesn't want to be friends with anyone anymore. I was like, that's interesting. But she said that those friends, they are from daycare, kindergarten. He's 2. Sometimes I'm mixing those terms, but anyway, it was so funny. Then what else I noticed after Evelyn is that she is not getting upset if somebody takes her toy. She's like, okay, somebody took my toy, that's okay, I'm gonna grab another one. And some other people also noticed that. Then what was surprising to me, that she ate so many blueberries today. I'm like, is that normal? Is that okay? Because she ate blueberries today morning, then she ate blueberries there at the party, and then we got back home and I offered her lots of different fruits and vegetables, and she's like, blueberry. I'm like, are you sure you ate so many blueberries today? And she was like, blue. I was like, okay. In the morning, she kept on saying, help me, because she wanted to do Play-Doh. I was like, wow. And I said that to Max. I was like, see, I told her to say, help me. He was like, how did you do that? And I was like, whenever she wanted my help, I was telling her, you have to tell me, help me, help me. So even today when she was at the party and she wanted to have bubbles, more bubbles, despite they had a million of bubbles today, and she's like, help me, help me. I was like, oh wow. Then I realized today in the evening that she wanted to do the Play-Doh, but I acted as if I didn't understand because I wanted to stimulate her to talk, and it's so important to stimulate toddlers' speech, because if you give them absolutely everything without them doing effort, then they will stop putting effort in pronouncing some words. And I was like, yeah, this is true, and I just have to use this method to make you pronounce different words. And today she pronounced lots of words which I used to teach her during this whole week. And I was like, oh my god, my hard work is paid off. In the evening, I've read to her 3 English books, and we have the book like this, Russian phrases, not phrases, rhymes and poems. So I've read 1/3, like 100 pages, and I was like, okay, I believe that her memory will click one day and she will be able to pronounce complicated words, and she would be able to recite those rhymes. I hope, but many sources say that she will do that. So fingers crossed, we'll see how it's gonna work in half a year, in 1 year, but we'll see. Another thing which I have heard today about Evelyn, and I was so happy to hear that she is very active and she's aware of surroundings, and she's very curious. And I said, yeah, just because we stimulate it a lot, and it's just she wants something, we tell her, go get it. We are there to support her, but we don't give it to her. I used to do this mistake in the very beginning, but I've learned that yes, you even shouldn't open a box with toys for your kid. The kid has to learn how to open the box with his or her toys. And this is what I taught Evelyn, and I started to teach her that maybe when she was 1 year old. There is a box here with toys, so I was telling her, I was like, press, push, pull. So now she knows how to open her pouches, her boxes, drawers. So yeah, I was like, I'm so happy because I did so much work to teach her how to be a curious kid, because I know the system here in the USA is a little bit different, because they keep on telling me that my kid is super active and she shouldn't be that active. I have to keep her next to me. She has to sit and learn. I'm from the country where you have to take care of yourself and nobody will take care of you. And most probably I'm teaching Evelyn the same. You have to be a goal-getter, because nobody would take care of me unless I would do huge effort. So this is my life lesson to her. And my husband, he is like that. He is also a goal-getter, and I think partially she inherited our genes of goal-getters. And that's why, and actually I spoke to my psychologist this week, and she said, most probably your kid was born a curious kid. And I was like, I want that. Anyway, I think that is it, but we'll see. I'll spend 5 minutes on this couch. I will think maybe I'll remember something else.